I grew up with firearms around. My father had 2 or 3 rifles, maybe a shotgun, but it wasn't until I was about maybe 10 or 11, that I was able to start shooting the 22 kind of on a regular basis.
It's cool that this range has evolved over the years. You know, we've had, like if you saw this range about 6, 7 years ago, it looked totally different. It didn't have quite as many targets. I do almost anything behind the camera that you can imagine. Other than I don't do the research on the guns because that doesn't really benefit Dad.
He's not just the camera guy, of course. He's been with me as a partner and son from the very beginning. It's been fun sharing the hobby with John, you know, growing up since he was a baby virtually. The day he was born, I bought him a rifle. I left the hospital after about 3 hours. I bought a 22.
I really almost can't even remember ever not being into firearms. So I can't even remember not being able to shoot guns and liking guns and enjoying guns.
Let's get the
Okay,
camera
it's over here.
and do a video. You want to?
I don't want to leave it down there. It's not a target.
That's right. Hey, it will become one if it sits there.
Well,
let's do a video.
Okay. My dad and I have always been really close because he's a teacher and we always had the summers off together. So we were always outside shooting, spending a lot of time together.
I was teaching Shane in my classroom, and then I wanted to put something together on video for my students about the single action that Shane carried and actually show them what it looked like, shoot it on video, and then show that in the classroom. I sent a copy of it to John, to his college, and he said, "Dad, this isn't that bad. You need to put something like this on YouTube." That may have been when I actually created the channel called Hickok45. Basically, everything was my idea.
Wait a minute, you don't even know how to use a computer.
Wait, I don't know how to use a computer.
No, go get, too old to know how to use a computer.
And I've been using a computer since 1981.
Those aren't even real computers. Those are basically like calculators.
Well, you're right. In 81, that's about all they were.
Yeah, so it doesn't count. 3, 2, 1.
Hickok45 here, and you know it's a good day at the range when I have a 45, especially a single action. Yeah, you've seen this firearm once before. It's loaded, there's nothing under the hammer.
We never thought Hickok45 could ever be as big as it is now. YouTube, at the time when we first started putting videos on YouTube, wasn't even a big thing.
I remember it being a really big deal when we got to 1,000 subscribers. It was pretty amazing. But then it continued to pick up, and you know, we were 10,000 and 20 and then 100,000, and you know, some pretty big milestones for the time. And of course now we probably have 2 million subscribers. Then it's continued to grow, I think, has been the amazing thing.